And
You're
we
not
hit
wrong,
the
but
button.
still.
And we hit the button. And we say, hey, out there, all you adventure fans, and thanks for joining us. We're kicking off a new campaign today, which means this is session 0. Woo! Yay! No, just me. I'm the only. Okay, good. Someone else is excited. At least
Whoop,
one
whoop.
other person is excited. Uh, if y'all haven't, be sure to get the YouTube up so that we can respond to any chat activity. Alright. I'm Riley. I will be your dungeon master and host. Good day. Yes, welcome. We are going to be kicking off Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Many of you out there may be fans of this module or have heard good things, and I have to say, they are true. We are headed up to the far north of the Sword Coast, an area that isn't too often explored. In fact, I will direct my players to the 10 Towns channel in Discord at this point in time, where they will find a map of the area. Ooh, pretty.
I see.
As you can see, civilization is kind of gathered in one central point, and the rest of it is pretty much ice. It's going to be a cold one, folks. We have mountains and ice seas and bears, oh my, along with Yeti. The other thing that you will take note of in the 10 Towns channel is a description of something called Chardolin. Chardolin is a rare material that is only present in this portion of the world. What can Chardolin be used for? Oh, so many things. There are specific weapons that come out of this module that can be made out of Chardolin. So, grab all the Chardolin you can find, gentlemen, and stuff it deep, deep into your pockets.
Got it. Kill other people, take the stuff.
I did. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay.
You hear it here first, folks. Riley's telling us we have to kill people and take the stuff.
True.
You heard it here first, folks. Alright. So, this channel is also where you guys can add, like, rumors or things, or I can add rumors or things, or basically generalized information. Speaking of our setting, which takes place mainly in the area of what is known as the 10 Towns. Yes, there are 10 towns in this area. Each one of them has their own names. If you guys look in your Roll20 journals, you should see a little category in your player section that says known info on towns. You should be able to open that up and see a bunch of stuff, including a folder that has a little rundown on each individual town. Due to previous discussion that we had last week, I believe all of your characters should be somewhat familiar with the 10 Towns area and the far north where we find ourselves. So I have provided some of the information that the module gives me about all of these locales. I'm not really going to go into depth on it. You all can treat this information as you see fit. But just know that I will probably be reading the blurb that you have access to along with everything else that goes into the town when we decide to head to a new town. So, you will have access to some of the information I have access to. Not all of it, but some. Cool. I added another thing. I did a magic items thing. Once we settle on character names and all that, which I don't exactly expect us to have today, if we have it today, great. I'll add a little folder into the magic items section, and then we can kind of keep track of magic items we have with handouts and the like. Cool?
Okay.
Cool. You will also know that there is a companions and summons subfolder. I will do very much a similar thing that I'm doing with the magic items. If you have a companion or summons, I'll add a folder for you and put all of your companions and summons. There. Why? Because my brain likes compartments. So I made compartments.
Nice to compartmentalize certain things.
As always, if you guys want anything else in your player folder, you can always request it, and I will either say, sure, yes, I can do that, or I'll say, yeah, sure, I'll get to it, or I'll say no. I'll probably say one of the other two, though. Let's be fair.
Can we just insert all of your LARP photos just into the journal,
No,
just so we can have them on hand?
no.
I thought you said you'd say one of the other two.
Two reasonable requests, Ryan.
Fair enough.
Oh, yes. If you haven't joined us previously, meet my compatriots at this table, or at least a couple of them. We do have a third that is away and adventuring in real life, and we wish them well on their adventures. Joining me today, I have Ryan, who has been playing with me for how long now?
Good question. Let me double check, because I'm curious.
Oh no, we're going to the records. Do not state
Yes.
the text to me, I was there.
Yep, I messaged you first about playing in your games back in May of 2022, so I've been playing with you for 4 fucking years.
Oh, and how the time has just dragged by slowly and painfully, and each of us regret every single fucking second.
Hey, if you hated me, you wouldn't let me stay at your tables.
This is true.
and if I hated you, I wouldn't still be sitting here.
You wouldn't still be sitting here. You can see we've made a great relationship amongst ourselves. We also have joining us Katerin. Katerin, how long have you been with us? You've been with us for, I want to say, at least 3 of those years.
He's been
I think
here
it's about
in
been
this.
3.
Yeah, it's 3. October 3rd, 2023 is when he joined this server, and this server is the only one we've ever played in with him.
So,
So,
and Justin has been around just about as long as Ryan has. So, yes, this table has a good flow to it. Very, very much enjoy playing with these gentlemen. Thank you so much for agreeing to do yet another crazy one of my campaigns. Or as you all like to call it, killing my other personalities.
God help us.
Typically around this point we would go through a recap, but we don't really have much to recap. We did some character building. We threw some ideas out. Whether or not those ideas are the final products, not important. Why don't we go ahead and talk about what we've got as our more likely than not final drafts of characters. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I am playing Dudley Moonwood, a soul knife rogue who has the noble background. And here is the images I have for him.
Ah, lovely.
And as a soul knife rogue, he wields a psychic blade, as opposed to regular steel.
Yes, of course. Of course.
And in case that doesn't work, he also has a real steel sword, but he's mostly going to use the psychic one. Cause
Any other fun equipment you got on you? We are starting at level 3, right?
Yep, we are starting at level 3.
Fun features,
We're
fun
starting-
equipment.
I have plenty of equipment. I prepared well for the frozen climates, and as my noble station would allow, I had plenty of coin to spend on supplies to take with me.
Ah, yes, the noble class and their coin purse.
But as a thief, I've got all the wonderful things like cunning actions, expertise, all those wonderful roguey abilities, sneak attack. I also have, along with my psionic blade, which, here's the psionic blades specific thing, I have psionic powers. A lot of reading.
And here I thought I was going to be the one giving off bricks of text.
You thought. But basically, I can use them in a few ways. One of the which I can use a number of psionic die in a number of ways. Which, for example, I can, if I fail an ability check, skill, or tool that I have proficiency with, I can roll psionic energy and add it to the roll, potentially turning a failure into success. Although and the die is only expended if I do succeed. Psionic Whispers, which lets me essentially establish a telepathic communication link between myself and others as my magic action. Yeah, and that's basically that. Those are the two abilities I can use with them.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I do have some secret things which I cannot say with present company.
Cookie, get out. No,
Uh,
I'm kidding. Just do.
Yes, unfortunately, whoever's watching is going to have to find out about those many secrets I have, both related to my character and his history.
Or perhaps the other party members will have to be probing.
Perhaps. Perhaps they will. But yes, that's what I have. Wonderful
Well,
cunning
doubly
thief
sounds
with
fantastic.
plenty of equipment. Warm clothes, torches, lanterns, climbing gear. Everything you could want to survive in this hot, inhospitable land.
And yet, no maidens. Sorry.
No. I have no maidens. I have no bitches. But that is related to the secrets which I hold, though I shall not say much more upon them.
Ooh. Tantalizing.
Anyway,
All right,
handing it over to
Katerin,
Cookie.
you're up.
well, my character's name is Rascal. He is a paladin warlock. Although people probably don't know he's a warlock. And he is pretty cool. Now, he's an entertainer. Specifically, he loves playing music for people. How good that is questionable.
It doesn't. Oh no, is he
Um,
like that orc that you have to go do the side quest in Skyrim? You get the murder contract because he's just such a terrible bard?
Maybe.
Okay.
But he has some cool equipment. He's got scale mail, he's got cold weather gear, some supplies. He has a lance that he uses to attack things. He's 3 feet tall, by the way. Has a full-size lance and maul to defend himself with, and he has a a fiddle.
What race are you?
I'm a kobold.
You're a what?
I'm a kobold.
Oh, okay, lovely.
You little dragon guy. With a lance that's 3 times his size and a maul to match.
It's fine. He can swing it just easy.
He is a Monster Hunter protagonist.
I have some cool features like lay on hands, some spells. I've got some invocations like Pact of the Chain, so I have a really cool familiar. I got cool temp HP. I've got otherworldly leap, so I can just use jump whenever I want to, so I can jump really high and far and everywhere with my tiny kobold body and be a dragoon, apparently. I didn't even think about that until now. Yeah, and he's a musician. And I have a secret that I can't say because we have a certain stinky person in the chat, but it's fine. We can talk about that later. Maybe. Perhaps.
Maybe, perhaps. I mean, I'd be more than happy to talk about our secrets if the other person would deafen.
Nah. Because then I wouldn't hear what your secret is, so that's not fair.
Damn, you're right. You can't eavesdrop on it then.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go back and watch the live.
That's true.
We could cheat like that. That's a good point.
Yeah. Ruskell is a cool guy.
And a musician. Very cool. All right, cool.
Yes, sorry,
Cool,
I'm not
cool,
very
cool.
descriptive, but yes, paladin, very committed to his god, Bahamut, and yeah.
I see we need to talk.
You know what they say, paladins don't need to actually worship a god to get their powers, it's just the oath.
Yes, they don't need to, but... Yeah,
Listen.
it's fine. We'll let it go.
Well, anyways, now
as
we
long
need
as
to
it's in
introduce
service of
Justin's
your
character.
oath that you took on your pact, we're fine.
Yeah, I'll probably talk with you a little about it. What's going on and all that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So chat, what this is that we talk in the DMs afterwards, and Riley Riley cries the whole time because of the ideas we give him because they're so beautiful, no other reason.
Yep.
Tears of raw, undulated happiness.
Exactly.
I mean, I will say, we've been playing him for 4 years. There's a reason he makes us pay every time.
Hey,
All
you
right.
guys get a lot of good things out of that. Don't make me the bad guy here.
Nah, listen. Riley, you're not the bad guy here. We're just so fucking out there that we have to pay you to put up with us
Yeah, that's what it is.
and all the crazy stuff we put you through.
I do love it. Okay, awesome. Well, in the recap, you will notice I put out the adventure flowchart. Make that bigger.
Dear God, it's a flowchart.
It's a flowchart.
Dear God.
This will give you a rough idea on the direction that the module expects the campaign to follow. Now, of course, as always, I can just take this, wad it up, throw it in the trash can, and go, meh. In fact, the last time I ran this campaign, it turned into how can we industrialize the 10 towns for our profit. They did quite well.
Nice.
Yeah. So as always, you are free to tell the story that you want to tell, but this is the rough idea of what will be happening. If you took a chance, or when you get a chance, open up the big section on the towns that I gave you in Roll20 and read the one that is Welcome to the Far North, and that will give you an idea of what is going on in the overall area, kind of the overarching story. As we get to each of the individual towns, there are a handful of side quests or mini main quests or things of that nature that will come about. So it will be up to you to decide how long we want to spend in the 10 towns. From there, we will venture out into some of, or maybe on some of these missions, most likely on some of these missions, we'll be venturing out into the greater part of the Dale and visiting some of the landmarks that exist therein and facing the difficulties presented there. Some of those difficulties include, as previously mentioned, Yetis. This is one of the settings where Yetis become very prevalent. Yetis are big, strong, dangerous, actually relatively clever beasts that roam the frozen norths and occupy many, 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 many caves in the area. Yetis are not always aggressive, but certain circumstances, then they will take an opportunity to rip someone limb from limb.
Not always aggressive, but always dangerous.
Yes, indeed. Some of the other things that might get in the way are adverse weather conditions, such as blizzards, which can cause massive snowdrifts, which can make traveling take significantly longer, especially if a multiple day blizzard hits and you are forced to hunker down. You get the idea. It becomes a little bit, there's going to be some survival against the elements aspects when we are out and about in the dale. Any questions? Cool, moving right on down the flowchart here. One of our little side missions is to deal with a Duergar tyrant, who is named Sunblight, or one of his names is Sunblight. This guy is amassing Chardalyn like a dragon, or is actually building a dragon out of Chardalyn, which he then intends to crew and use to destroy all of the 10 towns and create a new society that he has complete and utter control over. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
How much can we make from helping him?
A little sus.
I mean, unless, of course, you would like to join forces with him and we do another villain arc.
So, I don't think we're gonna do that.
So you have the
don't think
opportunity
you're gonna do that.
to try and, take away some of his Chardalyn supply, interfere with some of his workings. And maybe, just maybe, you can keep him from launching this destructive force. And again, maybe not. We'll have to find out. The overarching BBEG of our little campaign here is Auril, the goddess of winter, essentially. She has forced all of Icewind Dale to suffer an eternal winter.
Is that how you feel about that, Cookie?
That's how you feel about that.
Yes.
So Auril the Frostmaiden, the divine embodiment of winter's fury, has withdrawn to this cold corner of the world to live among mortals. Each of the towns has to sacrifice something to Auril or succumb to the elements. Essentially, they must worship Auril in this form, or Auril will destroy them. So congratulations, you get to fight a minor god.
Nice.
Lads, I think this turned into a JRPG.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if we murder a minor god and then steal their divine essence, could we then ascend to godhood ourselves? At least some form of
Maybe.
it?
I mean, it would definitely lead us into some of the other campaign options that would, I'd say, lead us to a demi-arc. Possibly a god arc, if we want to go there.
Casually turn your kobold into the god of music, a Cookie.
Perhaps. Maybe.
I don't know why, but I really want your character to have like Elvis's tone of voice. Hey,
I want him to have
I'm
Elvis's
Rascat.
hairstyle.
I'm Rascat. Don't you know, baby? Well, I'm here to make
you
your
know.
day.
I think you already know what the voice is gonna be like, though.
I don't know. Let's get a sampler. Let's That's a good thing we can get out of the way for session 0. Do we have character voices in mind?
Well, I'll let you go first here, Mr. Dudley.
Pleasure to meet you. The name is Dudley. You can call me Dud. So what's brought you to this frozen north? Can't have been the scenery. At least I'd hope not.
I want to play music.
No, it's not gonna be that screechy, but it'd probably be like that.
I want to play some music for people.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am aiming for Wolfram, but less how you say murdery.
Cookie, is Rascal just Kevin in disguise?
He is not, but I can't think of kobolds without thinking of Kevin now, so sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's me, Kevin. Kevin the Kobold. I'll eat anything.
I always think of kobolds as having like kind of a high-pitched screechy voice, so
The Ten Towns is native to outcasts, criminals, black sheep. So I will be tapping into many, 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 many voices.
Mhm.
And I look forward to doing that. It's gonna be fun. Alrighty. So, we did that, we did that, we did that. I don't know. What more could we give you? What more could we go over? We already...
We need a
Huh?
sled team. And some we're gonna need a sled and some dogs to navigate this wintry hill.
Oh, Cookie, did you get the entertainer hook?
I guess I would have.
Okay, but I haven't sent it to you yet.
Yeah, no, because you changed to entertainer from guild artisan, so he needs to give you a new hook.
Yeah, no. When I saw that Mr. Man over there changed his whole dealio from a monk, I was like, okay, I guess I'll do this now.
Yeah, which led to me being like, okay, I guess I'll do this now. So
Alright, there you
Yeah,
go. Now you have your new hook.
Justin said, "Nah, I'm playing a ranger," and we were all like, "Okay, bet," and changed our classes.
New hook, new hook.
new hook. My God.
Okay. Nobody's doing a Goliath. I mean, Justin might, but haven't heard. So. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Did we do secrets?
Yeah, I think we did.
Right, we did a whole roll for secret thing.
We did that last
Okay,
time.
cool. Cool. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
I got the secret where I'm secretly a demon lord, and I'm here to,
Okay,
destroy everything and kill
so-
everyone.
Did anybody get a trinket offered to them by backstory, background?
Honestly, I didn't get specifically offered something, but I think it would have been nice to have been offered my vial as a trinket.
I mean, I don't think we were given trinkets, but I think it would be nice to have a couple trinkets, or have a trinket that would be
Okay,
related to this campaign.
Yeah, I do have a D100 table of specific trinkets for this. Let's.
But we just get some trinkets then. We all get a free trinket.
Doink. Think. Oh, no. So yeah, you can roll a D100 and consult the table and acquire your trinket. Give each of you, I don't know, 2.
Ooh, 2. Cookie, you want to roll yours first, then I'll roll mine?
Yeah, why not?
You roll 1, then I roll 1, then you roll 1, then I roll 1, and we'll see what we get. 3rd.
Then you gotta roll.
You got a knife with a scrimshaw handle.
I believe that knife that I was talking about is the one pictured at the top of the whole thing.
Oh, neat. 87. I got a figurine of a polar bear made of ice that never melts. Honestly, that probably is. I mean, I'm assuming it's cold. It's ice. Assuming it's cold to the touch. That'd be pretty good to put in like your drink if it was like if you were down south.
Yeah. And then...
Means 5. A pair of scrimshaw cufflinks with an image of a fisherman on a boat engraved on them.
You just into the scrimshaw, huh?
Let's see what I got. 37.
I don't know what a
A-
scrimshaw is.
A delicate
Bone
glass
carving.
ball. Okay, a delicate glass ball painted with snowflakes, capped with a metal loop and a tiny hook attached.
It's an ornament.
I got a Christmas ornament.
Well. Yeah. Scrimshaw. Bone carving.
Oh, scrimshaw. Oh, yeah, scrimshaw. Yeah, okay, it's like those things where you see like a picture scrawled into bone and then filled in with like lacquered or like blackened ink. Those are really cool.
Nice.
So you got a lot of scrimshaw.
Yeah.
I guess I do be scrimming the Shaw.
You're the scrim man.
I'm the scrim man.
I feel like I'm just gonna have to introduce a little trinket salesman that has a bunch of scrimshaw shit. Starts following you from town to town.
Yeah, because apparently now I have polar bears, an ice polar bear that don't melt, and an ornament with some snowflakes on it.
Who knows? Could be cool. Okay, so we did that, that. Okay, cool. That's everything out of the character creation recommendations, so we're ahead of the curve. Yay!
As they say, epic gamer moment.
Oh yeah? Epic gamer moment.
Epic gamer.
I always leave too much time for session 0. And
Yeah, like there's not a whole lot you got to do in session 0.
I know.
Because we're a party that almost always has our characters done by session 0.
Yeah. But I also don't want to get too far ahead without just there's so much time left.
A whole 2.5 hours.
Okay, so we can choose one of the 10 towns that we can start in. We could roll randomly to determine what town we want to start in, or have a town. Literally, there's a town chosen if no one can decide which way we want to choose.
Well, looking at this, looks like the way you would enter this place is through the 10 trails. And that leads directly to one town. Like to the first. That leads directly to one town.
Yes, but you've all been here a while.
So you would have been here for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
I got no idea.
I can't really. uh.
That's what we can do here. It's going to be so entertaining for those of you watching at home, and I do apologize for that. But you all could read up on some of the blurbs for the town. Maybe one of them catches your eye for a reason.
Ugh, reading.
Why not Bryn Shander, since that says it's the safest place?
Boo. No, it's fine.
Unless somebody else has an idea.
And they saw mountain. Yeah, I mean, I say the first town too, like Brian, Shander.
Okay, Bryn Shander it is.
I mean, I'm just saying it because it's the first town in, and I feel like that'd be a good starting place, even if we've been here for a little while. Because I mean, there's, I don't know.
Well, it's safe, so it's probably better than being somewhere
Here,
ultra
stare at
dangerous.
black. Keep staring at black.
God!
Stare at nothing
Oh,
but
I
black
see.
forever.
I can see it's a big circle. Why the fuck is it so round? It's so round.
You never seen Big Round before?
I know, it's just like if this like this a couple sections of this wall down here were a little more rounded, it'd be an almost perfect circle. Main gate in, and the two side gates.
Ta-da!
Yippee!
House of the Morning Lord, praise be the Life Ender.
Uh-huh. But it's always winter.
Yeah, well, you gotta praise the Morning Lord when you can, because tomorrow he might not bring the sun.
There is no sun.
There is no sun.
Pretty sure.
Or it's always winter.
I mean, it's always winter, but does that mean that there is no sun?
You'll have to find out.
We've been here for a while, so
Oh, I suppose.
your ass was the one who started this. Like, oh, you guys been here a while. don't go hating the player.
Toxic DM, fellas.
Toxic DM. You know what? This is going to be a Reddit horror story now.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Toxic DM. Honestly, I can't believe this guy's like.
Yeah, evil.
Now you see what we got to deal with.
Yeah.
All this toxic masculinity.
One of these days, Riley's just not going. It's just going to be like, you don't know, leave, don't come back.
Don't come back. Never return. You are
He loves us,
vanished.
that's fine.
He loves us. He wouldn't want us. He's happy we're here.
Exactly.
What would he do without us? Probably have less aneurysms.
Yes, the sun has not appeared for as long as RL's spell or curse has lasted.
Damn, I could have played a vampire.
I will suck your blood, blah blah blah.
Ba, ba, ba. That would have been an interesting character idea. Just casually play a vampire in a place that has no sun.
Cool, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
Beautiful place.
people in the 10 towns keep time in a different fashion.
how do they keep time?
Little watches that artificers have made and spread throughout the area. In fact, the
So
artificer
they
who created watches lives somewhere in the 10 towns.
Oh, interesting. So you're telling me these no sundial uses? It's these little mechanical things, and they work on gears and springs, and they keep the time perfectly?
Indeed.
And all you gotta do is wind them up once a day?
Yep. Yep.
Fascinating.
But don't overwind your watch.
Because then it'll break, and the artificers will beat you with sticks.
Yeah, that is probably what would happen.
Yeah. So, gotta learn how to read a watch.
I mean, how hard can it be?
I don't know, man.
No. If only we had watches.
If only.
Yeah, if only, you know, we had lived here for a little bit and we
And
had
maybe
gotten
acquired
a
one.
watch.
I mean, I could be a benevolent DM and say they're digitized, but that would be too much, man.
A digitized one? That's too much.
Well, actually,
Come
it would be like the old school flippy, the card flip.
Yeah, the card flip. I feel like that would be worse to understand for us. I imagine.
Could be.
Because at least a sundial, you've got a vague idea of hand points of it's pointing that way, so it means it's this time.
True.
And with a digital watch, what the fuck what is 1043 mean?
What the fuck is a kilometer?
What the fuck is a kilometer? Anyway. I like the pocket watch thing. That's very cool. Well. What now?
What now, indeed? I don't know. You guys wanna do like just a random encounter?
Type of random encounter.
I have a list.
The random kind, I see.
Yeah.
So what's he? Hello, Kobold.
Well, the big question is, where will we be meeting? And
Yeah, where will we meet?
Sure. Let's do that, and then we'll do it
How
all
have I
again
met-
next week.
Me and him meet this week. We just happened to meet before Justin, which were Justin show up. Then we meet his character.
Okay, let me pull up what I have for Brynchender real quick.
I see a tiny kobold with a giant lance.
that's the first thing you notice is the lance.
How can I not notice the lance? It's sticking straight up in the air, and it's taller than most people.
True.
Icewind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous, and this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even what should be in the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Auril, the Frostmaiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aura that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in a scattering of settlements known as the 10 Towns. The drop-off in caravans coming from the south and travel between settlements is never, in this never-ending winter, has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frostmaiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourselves, 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle, and in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, blighted land. Alright, so that's a cold open.
Can we get the warm open then? If we got the
No.
cold one?
It's just the cold open.
So Riley, you were supposed to laugh there. You see, the joke was that he said the cold open.
I see. My bad. So, we are in Bryn Shandir, which is the first stop for most visitors within Icewind Dale. It is probably the most well-defended, being totally walled. Not all of the 10 Towns are this well-defended. Some of them are, but not all. There are lanterns suspended over the narrow streets to combat the darkness. However, you do need to dodge falling lanterns. The landscape of the Dale kind of allows for wind to just wreak havoc as it sees fit. And seeing as blizzards are a common occurrence, the wind can, well, it's always present. And no matter how many warm furs you add, or armor you wear, or what sort of protection, the wind finds a way for you to feel its cold, cold bite.
Like it knows where every stitch is and it slips through regardless.
Every
As
building
endless
has a
cold.
draft, no matter what. It's a miserable existence.
Even next to a warm hearth, we still feel the bitter cold at the edges of the fire.
Oh yeah, very much so. The friendliness
Yeah,
in this settlement has dwindled of late. Auril's unyielding winter has greatly reduced the number of visitors to Bryn Shandir, which was formerly the local trade hub for the 10 Towns. Caravans would travel up from Luskan across the pass in the spine of the world when it was much less dangerous to do so, bringing fresh supplies and goods from below and taking the northern goods there. So, as supplies begin to dwindle and get used up, patience begin to fray. The walls of the town stand some 30 feet high and are defined by 2 concentric rings of upright wooden poles, the gap between filled with dirt and rubble. The outer ring of poles rises above the top of the wall, providing a rampart for defenders stationed upon the wood-planked walkway. The wall's hinged gates are 15 feet tall and can be barred from inside with iron-banded wooden beams. These gates are closed when it's dark outside, which is to say more often than not these days. In fact, leaving Bryn Shandir might be a little bit of a feat that requires some cunning. It is here that the two of you find yourselves. Amongst your own business, for whatever reasons you have traveled to the 10 Towns. You have been stuck in Bryn Shandir for too long. and you feel restless. I feel like both of you would seek a drink in such trying times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever passes for liquor in this town.
Yeah.
The North Look is an inn and tavern. Could be, yep, near the northern gate.
Yep, the
It
North
is
Look, so
commonly
right here.
frequented by mercenaries and adventurers alike, and is very much the rowdiest and most dangerous place in all of Brinchendir. It does also have the best beer in all of the 10 towns.
That's my thought. God, that I'm wondering in the back of my head is this is a place that you clearly can't grow crops in the north, or at least not in this town.
Probably not.
What the fuck are they getting to ferment into alcohol?
Well,
Do
they
they?
have
Is it all?
something.
Is it all imported beer from the south? Is
It
it?
is.
Or is there is there some area here that crops can grow? Are they making mushroom wine from underground caves? I don't
I
know.
like that one. I like
Yeah,
that one.
it's Dwarf Fortress in this bitch. We're digging under the ground, and it's warm, and we heat up the caves, and we grow mushrooms in the caves, and that's what we turn into our liquor,
Sure.
fermented mushroom wine.
I mean, you can grow potatoes in caves if you can get a light source, which continual flame would work.
So there are ways to manage.
Yeah.
Greenhouses and the like.
Sure.
Can't get them perfectly warm, but you can get them warm enough.
Mm-hmm. Turnips like gold.
Yep. Drink your turnip wine.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, if we were in a tavern, though, I imagine that Rascal would be probably sitting next to a fire because he's fucking lizard. So
Well, I mean, everyone's trying to sit near the fire, to be fair.
yeah, but he's like extra trying.
The Northlook is famous for a stuffed and mounted plaque above the hearth in the common room, featuring a battle-scarred knucklehead trout named Old Bitey,
Old Bitey.
who was known in the region for pulling off many a fisherman into the icy depths of Mar Duldan, one of the larger kind of lakes, before Old Bitey was finally caught by a human rogue named Kintyre and her companion, a human druid who called himself the Maverick. They hold Old Bitey to the North Hook in hope of having it cooked for them. But Scramsax, the operator of the North Sider, or North Look, bought it off them and stuffed it instead. Years later, a prankster wizard cast a spell on the stuffed fish, so it turns and snaps at any creature that comes within 5 feet of it. It's one of the favorite bar games for, all attendees. Occasionally, seemingly at random, Old Bitey sings the following verse instead. There's a place I like to go, farther up the river's flow. Where it is, I don't know, must be under all that snow.
Huh. Yeah, no, Dudley's gonna do what would be expected of most rogues, and he's going to stay a little bit by himself, but trying to stay warm by the fire.
Okay.
You're gonna see Rascal sitting near the
Even-
fire, and he sees someone over there. And he's just like slowly inching his way towards them.
As far as Dudley goes, he's like I assume like most people, even inside by the hearth, he's still bundled up in his coat.
Oh, yeah.
In his winter coat. He's hood still up. He's just the mask that covered the lower part of his face he has pulled down past his chin so he can indulge in his drink. He's just trying to keep his hands warm by the fire. Yeah, no, it's yeah, he pretty much looks like he does in the recap I put. Bow on his back, grappling hook to the side. His boots have their spikes and studs and hobnails to all to give better grip on the icy terrain. Obviously, they're not sharp enough to dent the floor or be a problem, but enough to give him grip on frost, snow.
Ooh, dent the floor. Be a problem.
But yeah, no, he's got his bow on his back. He does. I didn't depict it there, but he does have a rapier securely strapped to his right side, just behind the grappling hook.
Checking to see if they give me pictures of whole bite. Maybe we get lucky. I don't think we're gonna get lucky.
Doesn't seem like we do. Actually, somebody made a. Apparently, someone. It's not official, but someone made this.
Ah, there we go. Yep. Oh, bitey. Well,
Yep.
So yeah, he sees someone over there, and so he's gonna inch his way over, trying to be kind of like nonchalant. He's be like, "Hey, you want to hear a song?" He's gonna go over to Mister the mysterious looking man.
The guy glances back at you. You a bard?
Something like that. You like music?
He thinks for a moment, as if contemplating whether or not he'd rather silence, and shrugs. It's a free town. If you wish to play, then I'm not going to stop you.
He's just gonna do like an arm pump, like yes, and he's gonna start playing his violin.
I'll let you decide if you want to make a check or if you want to determine how bad it is.
I want to make a check. I don't particularly think he's like bad. I just think when he starts singing, it's bad.
Okay, give me
So his actual playing.
or if you have a instrument thing, you can do that too.
I have an instrument and performance, so I get adveunture, which is excellente. Wow. Okay.
Ooh. Yes. Ryan, can you walk Cookie through how to turn on the crit thingy?
All right. Yeah, Cookie, open your sheet, and in the top right, you see sheet settings.
Yes.
You see show natural. Click that. You see show natural 20s and 1s on all d20 rolls.
Okay.
And also under combat, add Dex tiebreaker to initiative. Turn those on and hit save.
Okay.
There you go. Now your initiative should be whatever number it is, points, and then your Dex score. That way, now that we have it, if we both roll like a 5, then whoever has the higher Dex will go first.
So, I did that. So I imagine he plays a, to kind of match your mood, he's gonna play a very somber sounding song
Mm-hmm.
with his little fiddle. And, he's holding off on singing for now. 'Cause
For
he
now.
finally he hasn't seen you before, and he's like trying to make a good impression.
I'm sorry, I can't help but think of like the Frostpunk soundtrack
Yeah, that like would be a good way to put it.
because a lot of that is violin.
Honestly, yeah, I guess we could go with that.
Okay, I'm
But
like,
yeah,
I'm
no,
specifically
he
thinking
would
of
be
like
playing that and trying
the
to
first
like
track.
make it a little relaxing for you.
He's like, I give a nod. You play well. He's gonna give you a silver piece.
Whoa. Nope. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you know I get that a lot.
Roll deception. I'm kidding.
It's nice to have somebody that wants to listen to my music. You know, I'm also a pretty good singer. I have you know.
Oh. Well, for the minute, I'm enjoying the wonderful tone you're playing. Doesn't seem as if it's a song that needs words.
You're right. That's a good idea. I gotta write that down. He's gonna try to write down something with his tail while he's playing.
Oh god. Sleight of tail check.
Slight a hand at disadvantage, maybe, because it's
Yeah.
a tail that's not very maneuverable.
Yeah, let's do that.
What's they're only the same thing? Yeah, so he like has like a piece of paper he's like kind of like trying to pull out of like his pack, but it's like not going very well, and then it kind of like tears when he pulls out, and he's like, gosh.
It tears in such a way that it probably, that like with the sound of it and the look on your face, it probably sounds like probably seems like you just ripped your pants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Are you all right?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can do this. He's like, he's gonna. You basically see him now. He's like more focused on trying to write it down than actually play the music.
Great.
So, what brings you here? I've been here a bit. I haven't seen you before.
I arrived some weeks ago. Months? Hard to tell in this wasteland.
Yeah, I know.
You're on
It was cold,
You're on
but you know.
Well, either way, I'm here on personal business. What about yourself?
Oh, I'm here on personal business too. They said it's like really a nice area to be in. You know, very just the frigid, you know, tundra. Very interesting views to have. So I came here, and they're like, "Oh, it's really cold here. You probably shouldn't go there because you're, you know, you're a kobold." And I said that just makes it even easier because then I have less things I need to bring. And then I got here, and it was really cold, and it's just kind of sucked, you know. But you know, I've been able to like make music kind of, except not all the time because it's so dark out and I can't see anything. I pass the walls.
What does your kobold look like? Okay, I'm curious if you got a depiction.
So you probably can't see his armor because he has like he's very layered up.
So am I.
But-
You also can't see my armor.
Yeah, and he just looks very very squat because of it. But what you do see is a very almost ice colored, I guess it would be like a silvery blue kobold. And what is it? Yeah, typical snow gear, so you can't really see a lot of things. You might see a bit of like a holy emblem like on him and his front, just because that's like basically a pattern on his clothing. And of course, you see his really large weapons that he carries with him because he doesn't trust anybody enough to just leave them around.
Which, I mean, I like look up and I see your fucking lance casually scraping against the ceiling.
He probably has like a little blanket wrapped on the tip just so it doesn't scratch shit up.
That's funny. Oh, sorry, I got a phone call. I'll be right back in a moment.
But yeah. I guess we'll wait for Mr. Man to get back.
Mr. Man.
I'm back.
Hello there,
He
Mac.
said he's got like a little cloth wrapped around his lance tip so it doesn't scrape up the fucking ceiling.
Yeah. You see it kind of like just rubbing on stuff occasionally, so he's always having to like watch where it's going. Because the barkeep wasn't happy last time when he knocked over things.
No, so it like looks up. I just see like a gash in the ceiling that like goes from the front door to the bar and then back to this area. Like, I think I know who's responsible for that.
Responsible for what? What? Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I've been wanting to get out of town though, but like nobody wants to go out because they're all what do you call it? Big scaredy cats. So
Well, convenient. I've
all
been even
scared
out
of a
of
little
town
cold.
myself. As I said, I had personal business to attend to. Perhaps it might be best if we travel together. Any particular idea where you were meaning to be heading?
Not really. Apart from just, I don't know, just going and seeing all the sights around here.
Wonderful.
So as you know, very pretty landscape, or at least it was supposed to be without all this snow.
Right. Well, we could travel together.
That sounds like the best idea I've ever heard. What's your name, by the way?
Dudley. You can call me Dud. What's your name?
My name's Rascal because everybody called me a rascal all the time, so that's why that's my name.
Rascal.
Yeah, Rascal.
Rascal, like Pascal. Got it.
Yeah, no, that's just everybody called him that all the time, so he just thought that was his name.
Alright, I'm gonna call you Ras.
Whatever works. So wait, does that mean we're like friends now?
No. Don't go
Oh.
telling people that.
Ah, I see. It's like a secret. Okay.
No, where... pinches the bridge of his nose. Whatever floats your boat.
Well, I'm gonna go get a drink now, and then he's gonna go try to walk to the bar, and he's just like, you hear like, kind of muffled scraping on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Scrimsax is watching you with a wary eye. Scrimsax. He is a
Dudley
human with many, many, many battle scars. And a very, very big fuck-off sword, like Claymore-style sword. Resting just within reach behind the bar.
Scram Sacks. Hey. He's gonna like climb up onto a stool.
I swear to God, you scratch my ceiling one more fucking time, and I'm
No,
going to make cobalt fucking stew.
No, I see. I have this blanket. You remember the last time? I put it on there so it doesn't scrape. See?
He looks at
Also, I
you.
put it horizontal while I'm on there, so now it's like completely sideways while he's on the stool.
How many people did you knock over?
At least 3.
Because you're like back of thigh height.
Yeah, I'm like I am 3 feet tall, so.
So if you put it horizontal on your back, that puts it literally at back of knee.
You tripped like half the bar, and spilled a few drinks. Hey, listen, if anything, he should be happy. That means that that they have to pay more for more drinks.
Yeah, he like put it horizontal when he got to the bar because he knew if he like got on the ceiling that it would poke through the roof again.
Okay.
So yeah.
One of the people
look.
seated at the bar didn't quite pay attention to the fact that you rotated your lance and goes to turn around with a full drink and just takes a lance in the gut and like doubles and then comes back. What's up, big
basically
idea?
Hey, what?
Oh
I'm
my God.
sitting here. Why'd you bump into me?
Oh my God. You
Anyways.
basically did like a fucking roller coaster, like the
Yeah.
bar. You did that, but for the fucking bar seat. But for the stools, nobody can leave the bar now. You sat right in the middle, so that nobody can go anywhere.
I got a silver. I haven't gotten one of those in a while.
You
So I
got
wanna
you got
drink
a
with it.
silver, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, you go ahead and give me that there silver. And that'll go towards paying for my fucking ceiling.
But I wanted a drink.
Yeah, you want to drink that bad? You want to drink so
Yeah.
bad? Fix
Yeah.
my fucking ceiling.
I don't know how to do that.
Did you pull out the silver piece?
Yeah, he'll pull out the silver piece. He's like
He
holding
takes
it
it.
while he's talking.
That's mine. By right. Can't say shit.
What? I could say shit. I know how to say that.
He just reaches behind and taps his hand on the hilt of the greatsword.
Yeah, I know. You showed me the sword before, and you talked about all this stuff and how you like stabbed someone in the butt or something. I remember.
Yeah, well, what do you think I'll be able to do with your tiny little butt?
I don't know. You know, I asked somebody that question before, and they looked at me funny. So 'cause I was
Everyone
like,
at the
"What does
bar
that
starts
mean?"
laughing.
Yeah, no, even Dudley's chuckling at that.
All right.
Right.
Anyways.
So what
I'm gonna
what
have-
did you want? You wanted a drink? Yeah, fix my ceiling. Then you can
Oh,
get
what?
drinks again.
What about my friend over there? I was gonna get him
Tell
a drink,
them.
and now you took it.
You fucking owe me.
All right. I'll go tell him that. I'm gonna go walk through the bar. Back to Dudley. How many people do I bump into?
Did you turn the lights back upright, or are you still sideways?
He probably wouldn't notice until he bumps into somebody.
So you turn around off your bar stool, you push everyone on their bar stools into the bar. This definitely spills some drinks. And there is quite a bit of angry muttering. And then you begin to walk. And as you approach the first tables, you're just kind of like, hey, fellas, what's up? What's up? They're going, hey! And you just keep walking, and you chest line the first line of seated people. And then clear their tables and chest line the next line of seated people.
So I'd like to imagine not only is he distracted by that whole thing is why he doesn't realize at first, but also his hat's like really, it covers his eyes kind of when he's moving around. So he's like constantly having to adjust there.
Riley, Dudley seeing this happen, knowing that fucking kobold's coming back to me. Can I like step back into like the shadowy corner and try to stay hidden?
Oh yeah, the people at the bar are like those that have spilled drinks are like slow, getting liquids off them, cracking knuckles. Some of them are picking up the stools. Cramshaw's just like, great.
Yeah, no, I'd like to try to hide real quick.
Give me a stealth check.
21. Like, I kind of just slip back into the darkness and into a crowd. I like slip into like a small corner that's got some people talking. I just joined the conversation.
Hey, Rascal, do you do the whole, oh, I'm sorry, and like spin around and then whack everybody in the face?
No, he probably once he
Three Stooges
clotheslines the people, he's gonna be like, oh, and then readjust it, and then
Okay.
probably
Tell me, what's your
just
passive perception?
my passive perception is
Yep.
a 13.
There's about 6 people from the bar. 3 of them with stools approaching you. They don't look happy.
Yeah, he's just still walking over to where his buddy is.
You get there and your buddy's gone, and these 6 folks line up behind you and they go, "Hey! You! You owe us each a drink."
He told me I can't buy drinks.
You heard him, boys! And they begin to start a brawl.
Well,
Give me a dex save.
alright.
Okay, you duck under the first stool. Give me another one. The second stool you take square in the hip. Probably does like a D4 bludgeoning damage. Go ahead and roll that.
Alright.
And one more dex save. Yep, you dodged the last stool. Give me strength save. You get punched in the face. That does another D4 damage.
Alright.
This is just going to continue. You're quartered. Yeah. What do you want to do?
At this point, he's just gonna yell really loud. He's going, ah! And then he's gonna pull out his maul.
That's a hell of an escalation. Brother's getting jumped in a fucking biker bar and he just pulled a gun.
Hey, listen, they're attacking. I'm 3 feet tall, surrounded by 6 people. What do you think I'd do?
One of them
That's
pulls
fair.
out a fishing hook. Another one pulls out a very long skinning knife. Another one pulls out... You get the idea.
You know what? he's
And
gonna-
Scramshaw scrambles over the bar, great sword in hand, and winds up between both of y'all, the 2 parties, before either of y'all can blink. And that sword is in a very dangerous pose. Alright, that's enough fun. Put him away, or I make blood gut soup.
He's gonna put his maul away. Say,
He turns to you and goes, "Out!"
fine. He's gonna leave. Probably knocking over more drinks.
Oh, there's cheers when you finally make it out the door, and you are greeted by the bitter cold, snow sweat,
No, he
icy
He like gets to the
streets.
door, but his spear is like blocking the way, so he kind of walks out and he comes up short. He's got to like kind of adjust himself and readjust until he can finally just get out the doorway.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, well, sorry, Cookie. That was fun, though. I had fun.
That was
Are you
funny
having
as shit. I mean, it's a good
Dudley.
thing once the space showed up because Dudley was about to have to step out to I said to threaten the men to fuck off, or else this will get nasty.
I mean,
Just
it
say,
might
I'm
be
all
the
for shooting-
rowdiest place, but Scrimshaw is not about to let murder happen in his bar.
Nah, don't blame him.
Yeah, no, I just when he finally got cornered, they just start swinging at him. He just like he was kobold instincts activate, and he's just like ah.
Well, Dudley's gonna finish his drink, which I imagine is already nearing its end. And he's gonna get out of here because I feel like because I'm guessing the mood is still very tense, still very primed for violence to happen. This is probably
yeah.
not the first brawl that'll happen tonight.
No.
So, you know,
Yeah.
returns his mug to the bar and slips out.
Okay.
Back
You
into the
find
frigid air.
yourself on the frigid, cold streets. You try to pull the furs closer around your neck and attempt to block out the wind, but some of it seeps through anyway. And like knives scrapes across exposed skin, leaving trails of cold sweat.
And reach down and pull the half mask. I don't know what you would call it, but basically kind of like the half mask thing over. Basically, think like a bandana, but warmer, over just covering the bottom half of his face from the cold. So
He's still cold.
I mean, yeah, but he's just getting the wind off of some of his face. He's gonna pull that up.
As much as you can.
Squint his eyes against the wind. He's gonna start moving.
And you bump into the kobold.
Yeah, Rascal would probably... You know what? He would be... you'd see him talking to a little dragon, sounding very dejected.
Ah, man. I don't know why everybody always gets mad at me in there. You know, I play music pretty well.
What do you think?
Might have to do with the fact that you spilled 8 people's drinks.
I didn't spill anybody's drinks, okay?
Yes, you.
I was walking, and they fell over. I can't help that.
I'm gonna just put my hand over, grab your lance, and just kind of shake you about by it. Yes, but this thing hit them, and it's attached to you.
Oh, you know, I never thought about that. Nobody ever said anything. Well, he said something about like when I damaged his. Anyways, but nobody else did. Wow, you're pretty smart.
He
By
looks
the
at
way-
you with a look of like, "Oh my god, it's stupid."
So, do you like dragons?
Yes, I like dragons.
Well, say hello to my little buddy over here. He's gonna hold out his hand, or I guess 2 of his hands because it would be that big. A little pseudo dragon.
Neat.
Yeah, this is my buddy.
What's its name?
His name is Buddy.
He just kind of like shrugs. Oh well. Either way, we said we were going to travel together.
He's gonna look like incredulous and be like, "Oh yeah, we did say that."
Oh, he's really an idiot.
No,
We
it's
think
more like
a
he's
lot.
surprised because he didn't expect you to like actually.
Like,
You're
oh,
like,
oh shit, you still want to do that? Alright. Tell you what. Let's go see if there's any work available. Courier work, message delivery, or anyone needs anything from one of the other towns. If they might need a messenger ran. Bit of coin in our pocket as we make our way across the frozen waste.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
As you all kind of shuffle away from the doorway, you find yourselves in just another gruesome day in the Ten Towns. Howling wind, bitter cold, foul tempers, and snow drifts big enough to bury a herd of moose. But today, a rumor reaches your ear. as a group walks into the tavern, pushing the door open, carrying on their conversation. A series of recent killings. Before the murders, the only question on everybody's mind was, will Summer ever return to Icewind Dale? Now the question is, will I be the killer's next victim? Nothing breeds fear and paranoia like a murder. A murderer with no face. 3 cold-blooded murders have been committed in the past month. A halfling trapper in East Haven, a human shipbuilder in Targos, and 3 days ago, a dwarf glassblower in Bryn Shandir. Each victim was found with a dagger of ice through their heart. What's the connection? The drunken lot hurdles that stumbles into the tavern offers no credible idea, but sitting apart from them, just outside the door, an elderly shield dwarf shuffles out of the shadows with a nasty scar across her nose, who looks like she has something worth knowing. She's been smoking her pipe and eyeing you ever since you walked out.
Would we notice?
We notice her blatant staring.
Yep.
Let's approach.
Rascal's just gonna follow Dudley because he's just in awe that this man is so composed.
You seem to be staring at us quite a lot. Catch your fancy?
You seem to be paying close attention to that conversation about the murders.
Who wouldn't? Faceless killer skulking about.
Piqued your interest, has it?
No more than any other piece of local gossip.
Yeah.
Why? Do you know
I don't
something?
like.
I've taken upon myself to look into him, seeing as nobody else has. I may know a thing or two, and I could definitely use a few younger backs.
Ooh. So does that mean we'll be like, what is it? Be like heroes or something?
If that's what you want to call yourself, lad. I'm much too old
Yeah.
to be pursuing these things.
Right. Well, the little one worries about matters of glory. I worry about practical matters. If it's work you need done, we'll work for coin.
Aye, seems fair. You'll be needing to know a few things. Come on, shuffle behind. And the old dwarf woman turns and walks down the road with a little bit of a hitch in her step. Seems to be sporting some sort of old wound in that right knee.
The cold can't be helping the arthritis.
I highly doubt it's helping. The lady.
Yeah, follow along her.
She leads you down an alleyway into a little more than a shack. Some protection against the cold winds, with a small oven, wood-burning oven, and a cot. The walls are lined with news clippings of the murders, and what seems to be like little baggies containing evidence, and a bunch of like red yarn tied a bunch all of it.
You even got the cork board.
Hey, as you can see, I've been busy. I got it narrowed down to one chap. Name is Sevik Kaltro. Works for a small traveling merchant company called Torgs. Owned and operated by a shady dwarf named Torga Icewind. In other words, Sevik gets around. He's a charming one. Makes friends easily. He's also Torga's bodyguard. So I'm guessing he's good with a blade. Now we get to the victims. These victims come from only 3 towns that sacrifice people to the Frostmaiden on nights of the new moon when the sacrifices are made. This is what passes for civilized behavior in Icewind Dale these days. Maybe the victims find a way to keep their names out of the drawings, and Savek found out they were cheating. So he killed them. Maybe, just maybe, Savek is doing the Frostmaiden's work. I followed Torgs for a 10-day as it moved from town to town. No easy task, let me tell you. Not at my age. Quite the devious little enterprise they got going. But that's not my concern. What struck me is how comfortable Sefik Caltro looked in the weather. No coat, no scarf, no gloves. It was like the cold couldn't touch him. Kiss of the Frostmaiden indeed, that. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces to apprehend Sefik Caltro, ascertain his guilt, and deal with him, preferably without involving the authorities. They get a little antsy about folks doing investigations, even if they're not taking the bloody time. The job is done. Return to me, collect your money.
Right. Find him, get proof of his guilt, and deal with him.
So Rascal would just be writing all this down.
Very well. We've got a name. Do we got a description?
I think it ought to be pretty easy to pick out the bastard not wearing a coat, scarf, and gloves. Have you seen the weather outside, lad? Go on, take a look, poke your head out. Get a good whiff of that fucking frost.
You make a good point. I say, gently brushing a bit of snow off of my shoulder. Point made.
Right, and if you happen to learn about how these folks manage to keep their names out of the drawings for the sacrifices, that might be something higher ups in the 10 towns may want to know. A little bit of bonus, right? Still that info.
Very well. I mean, I feel like the obvious, I feel like the obvious answer to that is they probably bribe somebody, or manipulate the ballots in some way. But there's probably something more to it.
Who knows? In the 10 towns, anything goes. You've been here a while, lad. You know how it works. You want something done and you got the coin. You can make it happen.
It's like anywhere else in that way. Just a lot more damn snow.
Aye, and a lot more treacherous folk.
Indeed. Well, Rask, what say you? Seems we've got a job.
Yeah, I'm all for this. This is gonna make a great story. What if there's like ballads of us being sung later? That would be cool.
You can sing your ballads on your own time.
But all right. So, where do you think we should start, Dudley? You've got a good head on your shoulders.
I don't know.
Oh.
No, thinking about it, should definitely get eyes on him. See if we can't find if he has anywhere he's staying. Look for any information that we might be able to find. Anything on his whereabouts, any information.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know somebody I could ask.
Oh God, who?
It's a friend of mine. She knows. She's pretty cool. She doesn't. It's her name. I can't remember. It starts with a. Anyways, you'll like her. She's pretty cool. She knows a lot. Yeah, she's a little stinky though, cause she's one of those homeless people. So
There you go.
Works for him. Okay. Well, I say best thing to do. We go out. We try to find him. If he is in town, he's with a traveling caravan. He might have moved on.
yeah,
I say we go out to the market area. We look around, see if we can't find him. If we can't find him, then we start asking around to see if anybody knows where he might be.
let's get going.
Let's on we go.
Just gonna go running out the door.
I'm gonna
Kind of.
walk out the door.
He's kind of leaning forward so he doesn't bump the doorway again. You know, I wish they had like a retractable one of these. I feel like that would be nice. So, Riley, I would like to find that person that I'm talking about.
What person are you talking about now?
Beldora.
Is this backstory related?
A little bit.
Okay. I haven't gotten through all of your backstories yet.
It's in our chat.
Yeah, I can do that. Wait, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see the secrets. I see the subclass link. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. Cool. Pick a spot.
I guess we'll go to the market, since that seems to be where a beggar would probably be.
Okay.
Off to the markets to see if we can't find him.
Raskel leads you to the markets, and at one of the corners of the intersections is a shabby looking woman. Hair has not been washed in a very long time. Furs are ripped and tattered and filthy. And is staring out through blind eyes, holding a wooden bowl that is covered in frost with hands that look slightly blue. And going, alms for the poor!
So Rascal's gonna go up. He's gonna put a gold in her bowl. Be like, hey, Beldor, hey, it's me.
How many times must I tell you, not here?
And seemingly without moving an inch, slaps you in the face.
Yeah, but I have things to ask about. Where should I meet?
The alley.
Slaps you again.
Ah,
I'm just gonna say Dudley's just kind of standing back and just watching you get beaten by a homeless woman. He's doing nothing to help.
come on, it's important, come on.
She raises her voice.
I told you before, I don't do any special favors. Slap, slap.
I gave you a gold though.
Dudley is at this point assuming you're trying to solicit an old homeless lady, and he's just kind of look away. Like he's like, he's going back to his routine of I don't know this guy.
Yeah, this is starting to draw some attention in the market.
He's gonna sigh. He's gonna walk. And he'll. Where did she say to meet him at again?
The alley. The alley.
Yeah, so he's just gonna walk over and like just kind of brush stuff off and be like, I was just trying to give her money and she didn't like that, I guess.
Do I know you?
Yeah, you know me. We're pals.
No, I've never met you before in my life.
Uh-huh. Well, anyways, he's just gonna go walk towards the alley.
Uh-huh.
Do you go to the alley? You pick, like, literally, you guys probably have an alley where you do things. It would most likely be where your contact beds down for the night.
Yeah, at this point, he's just kind of walking off without Dudley.
Yeah, no, Dudley's kind of just staying around. Dudley's just gonna browse the market while he's doing whatever the fuck he's doing with weird homeless ladies.
There is not a whole lot for sale. There is a larger and ever-growing amount of people begging.
Tough shit. My coin's mine.
It's fine. There's some moldy bread, some scraps of meat that are, I mean, no need for refrigeration.
Yeah, some scraps of meat being sold for like 4 times the price that they realistically are worth.
Everything is outrageously priced. There are several men walking around with the sigil of Bryn Shandir emblazoned upon them. Which, if you all open up in your journals, the Bryn Shandir dealio, that
It's literally like
lovely
it's wheat-
crest
wheat with
of the
some
antlered
like
wheat.
yeah, wheat stock with antlers. Neat.
And whenever a merchant seems to symbol that someone is giving them any sort of trouble, these guards come to with blackjacks and spear haps.
And beat the fuck out of them.
Hey, I mean, you know what? It keeps people from messing with the merchants.
Hey, effective justice. I'm just browsing from place to place. I imagine, like so many others. Not really buying anything. Nothing's worth buying.
Nope.
Yeah,
trinket
I
vendor.
would say.
As well.
There's a trinket vendor.
Not interested in trinkets. Is anyone selling a pipe and some tobacco? I think I need to fucking smoke after what I've witnessed.
Sure, you can find these things. You would think these would be priced in the player's handbook, would you not?
Would think.
That, of course, will not be the price you pay for them, but... Before I ridiculously outprice them...
Yeah, no, there's looking at, there is no specific pipe, like regular pipe. It's all like magic items. But let's see, decent
That's
pipe would
wild.
probably cost you a couple silver, and tobacco would probably cost you a few copper.
If you were down on the main coast, yes, where things could be grown and imported with ease. But no, sir, this is 10 towns. You want a nicotine habit. Ooh, owie. So,
Yeah.
a pouch of tobacco, which will have 10 pipes worth in it, let's say, is a gold piece. And a pipe is 5 gold pieces.
I'm gonna try to negotiate with one of the merchants. You know, haggle a little bit.
Give me a persuasion check, I suppose. Yes?
Yeah. 13.
What is your haggle?
Well, you know what? Started off trying to haggle him down to 4. He haggled up to 5. You have, like, just talking gold total, because it'd be 6 gold total. We haggled at 5 for a bit. Call it somewhere above 5, below 6. Is kind of, I imagine, where we'd end up.
Okay. For a 13, you talked him down 5 silver. So it's 5 gold,
Perfect.
5 silver.
Alright, I'll pay 5 gold for the pipe and give him his 5 silvers for the tobacco pouch. Which is how I imagine the split was made. Talked him down on the tobacco because I was buying a pipe from him too.
Now, do you have a tinderbox?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I mean, I
Because
was
he'd
going
be
to the
more
frozen
than
north,
happy
of course
to
I'd take a tinderbox. Extort me
he'd
for a
be more than
tinderbox, I know.
Extort you for a tinderbox.
I'm gonna add a smoking pipe and tobacco pouch with 10 charges to my inventory.
Yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's like essentially a corncob pipe.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm imagining. It's like kind of like either a corn cob or like a.
It's
not
like a
corn cob, but
like a
but
chunk
like
of
a wooden pipe.
wood. Yeah, but like
Yeah,
not
it's
like
a
a
wooden
fancy
pipe.
carved one. It's like stem jammed into little.
Hey, it's clear. It's made of wood that was probably frozen centuries ago.
Yep.
Hey, it's good enough to smoke. So I'm gonna take that, pour up the tobacco, and strike the tinderbox. I'm gonna have a smoke.
Yes, of course. Taste smooth. Smoke fills the lungs. Taste of
Because
earth.
you know what? Because you
And
know
a
what?
little
Why
bit
not
like
give
home.
myself an addiction?
A little bit like home.
Just a bit. Not so wonderful as tobacco of the South, but it's been days since I've so it's been, well, actually, I've been here a few weeks. It's been weeks. I had last had a smoke, so it's wonderful, I imagine.
Yes. And there it is, that oh so familiar tingle in the brainstem. The nicotine hitting the system.
But yeah, that's my adventure of getting some fucking tobacco. What are you up to, Cook?
So since he has to wait to go to that alley, he's just kind of looking around the market, and he gets bored. So he's going to go ahead and play some music.
The thing. Whatever check I called for last time. Or whatever check you made last
Alright.
time.
He's gonna try to play an upbeat little song with his viol.
Apparently you are a talented musician. You play a lovely tune. Go ahead and roll me... Actually, don't. Never mind. Do you put anything out to catch coin? Like, are you attempting to beg a little?
Yeah, he probably would have like a little bowl near his tail, because he probably gets kicked out of taverns a lot and tries to make money this way.
Usually, in other places that you have visited in your travels, this has been an effective method. It has not worked out so well for you in Bryn Shandir. And you look around and you notice that there are many, many, many people begging, and not very many people giving.
Alrighty. No takers, huh? I see.
Resources are limited. The choice is to spend their money upon the food that might sustain them for another day, or give you a tip for your song. Because not all have gilded tongues like your compatriot that can barter.
And he'll probably just do that for a bit, filling out till it gets more near time that would be appropriate.
Okay. Anything else? From either of you.
Not really.
No, not really. I'm just waiting for him to return.
Does not seem to be doing that of his own accord.
I don't know. You
Go to
probably
find
hear he's playing music.
Well, I'm gonna go find the little shit.
You find the little shit.
So, you done trying to solicit the homeless?
What? I was doing that.
Sure you weren't.
No,
Anyway.
anyways, you'll see what I was doing later.
Right.
Anyways,
I'd
I got
rather not.
I got somewhere to be, so if you want to try to get some info, you probably want to wait around with me. Or
Right.
somebody
Well,
doesn't want to wait for grumbling to himself.
kind of looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with this little guy?
Well, you know how to play any music?
No. I can
Oh.
play a mean game of cards, though.
Ooh, maybe you get people to come over here and like, I don't know, see if they can challenge you to win something, and then you get money off of them.
No, I'm not that desperate yet. I'm I'm gonna start asking around to people if they've seen the guy we're looking for.
Okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Are they? Where is she? How do you know that name?
With a little more tact than that. Just a little, not a lot.
I will find you.
And I will kill
I
you.
have a very specific set of skills.
Very specific skills.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay, I'm having a thought process. My thought process is, yes, I gave you a quest. I let you kind of explore the area a little bit. Not too in-depth, but a little bit. I don't want to go too much further without Justin. And let me double check this guy. Might be a bit of an issue for you. Could
Okay,
things
well,
go sideways.
which means they're going to go sideways.
Probably, given our track
Okay.
record here.
Okay, well in that case we could probably just hang around Icewind Dale. Or not Icewind Dale, we could probably hang around the town a bit longer. Just gotta do some side pieces while we're waiting.
You say that like it's an easy thing to do.
Oh no, I was just going to scam people.
Yeah, I mean we can do that for a little bit anyway.
Alright, folks, it's a real simple game. You can double your coin here. You put down a gold coin, you could make 2, or you could lose
Tell
it
you
all.
what, Cookie,
Pick a card.
you get to
Pick the
you
right
get to
card.
make up the random NPC that's playing the game. There you go.
Okay.
Now you can be involved in the roleplay aspect.
So I get to be the NPC?
Yep.
Or you get to be the NPC and I just make them up?
No, you get to be the NPC.
Okay, so some like... You know what? It's gonna be... You know what I think would be? I think one of the guards gonna come, he's gonna be like a real fat dude.
Oh
Come on.
god.
It's like, so, what, you got this game here?
Yep, it's a very simple game from back south. 3 cards. You try 3 cards. You try to find this card. I put it down. Keep an eye on this card. I mix up all the cards, and you pick which one you think it is. You put some coin down. You win. You double your coin. You lose. I keep your coin. You know what? Tell you what. First hand's free. Want to give it a try?
Why not?
And I'm gonna do it the first time. You show him the card, put down, mix them up. I'm gonna do it legit this time. You know, make it so that he wins and he feels good about himself. You know, that's how you get the suckers. You give them a free hand, let them win, make them feel like they're smart. So I kind of do it around. All right, which card do you think it is?
The one on the right.
I picked it up. I flip it over. There, you're right. What do you say? You have to put some coin down, see if you can't win. If you can't win for real.
He's gonna chuckle to himself and be like, "Yeah, I'm winning. Yeah, they always told me to stop with this gambling stuff, but you know what? My wife's gonna be real happy when I'm able to buy dinner tonight."
Put a coin down and let's see if your luck holds.
So he'll go ahead and he'll put the money down.
And as I, show him the card he's got to fall, and I move the cards around, I would like to use my charge of inspiration to re-roll that
Sure.
for 13.
Cookie, just roll a d20. Guard stats are basically...
See if he can keep up with the cards. Because I'm not trying to necessarily cheat him, I'm trying to make it so that he can't see which card's which.
Looks like he just barely doesn't.
Yep.
So he's looking a little frazzled.
Ooh, so close. Flip over the other card.
He lost a silver.
He lost a silver.
It's just one. Let me try again.
Alright. Cards down.
Hang on. If you really want to be this is a great chance for double or nothing.
Eh?
Or you could take more for double or nothing later.
Yeah. I mean, it's a silver coin. Hey, you could double you could double your coin, or you could double down. Well, I mean, actually, him doubling down right now would be the same thing. He's putting down another coin on the line.
Yeah, he's just gonna put a coin down.
All right, keep an eye on this. I'm gonna go all around. 19. Ooh, sorry.
He's gonna see he's getting like visibly frustrated.
He has a total of 5 silver, Cookie, so he's down to 3.
He's got, he's got to feed his family. Is he gonna? But that gambling addiction. If he needs to make a check, see if he can walk away.
That's gonna
Okay.
be a DC 18.
He's like, "All right, I'm gonna double down."
All right, let's see what we get. 8. Ooh, he might. I was going a bit slow. The cold's numbing my hands here. Ooh, sorry, sir. Flip over the other card. That's 3 silver out of his hands. He's got 2 left, and his wife is gonna fucking kill him.
He has 1 silver left because he doubled down after he already bet 2.
What? Oh, he don't
So
die.
he owed you 2.
2 silver. Yep. Oof. He's got 1 silver coin. He could put it down and maybe win it back. But if he goes home with nothing, his wife is going to kick him out.
He's just gonna roll a to see if he is able to walk away. That's
What?
a negative. That's a fucking negative.
That is a
His
solid
wife
negatory.
isn't in his head anymore.
He just slaps the coin down.
He's only got 1 silver coin. Is he going to bet anything else? Or is he just betting the silver? He's a guard. Is he going to bet something else?
I don't know. Would he bet something else, Riley?
Your call.
He'd bet something.
You have full control here.
You know what? I don't really know what a guard would have actually.
He's
You know,
got a spear.
he'll not
That's
only
all.
he'll put down the silver, but he'll put down a little ration.
Cookie, you can also come up with something like he has Peepaw's knife that's been in the family for 7 generations. Like
he's wearing an amulet that once belonged to his great
You know what?
great grandfather.
No, what, he's
we
gonna
can't
use
go
a
nuts with like
great-
magic equipment or anything, but we can go nuts
but
with like
it's
little
no,
trinkets and
yeah.
shit.
I just
Yeah.
thought of something that's perfect for a piece of shit like Family Guy that is betting all the money away. He's gonna pull out a doll he got for his daughter that he's been saving up for like a month to get.
and he puts that on there with the coin. He's like, all right, double down on this.
All right. And I give him his card, and
That's. Oh, this is fucked.
I'm sorry. Like I know it's like just a regular time. I'm just loving it's like my brain immediately went to the fact that there is a magic item that is literally just a plushie, the Strixhaven mascot. It's like, ooh, sorry, and I take it from him. His last silver coin and a set and the stuffed toy he had saved up for his daughter.
This he's gonna be like genuinely super pissed off. Be like, oh, this fucking cheater! I bet he's gonna kick over your stand and walk away.
Sorry, losers. I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. And now Dudley has a member of the guard that's extremely pissed off that he lost a ton of stuff too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who knows? Maybe that guard has some friends.
It's possible.
Quite possible.
Well, I think at this point I am gonna have to go though. It's getting a little late, and plus probably
Yeah,
time
no,
is
that's
off
fine.
anyways.
We
I
got
gotta
a
get
solid
up at,
like 2-ish, almost 3 hours. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, but yeah, that was fun. I would like to play longer, but well, with just not being here and that I have to go. I gotta go take my
Yeah.
doggies to the vet in the morning, and I gotta be there at the ass crack of dawn. So that's a lot
Right,
of
because
fun.
you still gotta go to work and do yeah. So, gotcha. Cookies gotta go. Cookies gotta get up early and take the dogs to the vet.
yeah.
So
All good,
We're
brother. You
gonna
have a
say-
good day, Cookie. See you soon,
Thanks,
we've
brother.
managed to
Thanks.
scam a guard, and this is where we'll leave our adventure for today. Join us next week when we'll
Join us next week
continue on.
when Justin's character shows up and maybe gets scammed by me.
We'll probably get scammed by you. Let's be real. You're immediately gonna go right to the gaslight scam with Justin's character.
Oh, instantly! I'm gonna finesse his coin from his purse and then finagle him into the job because he looks tough.
Yeah, he owes you so much money that you basically like blackmail him into working for us.
The idea that he bets like a week of adventure or working with us, and then he just sticks around.
Anyways, good night, guys. See ya.
Yeah,
See ya.
we'll see you, our faithful followers. Thank you so much for joining us. We will return with more adventures in the frozen wastes. Until then, well, this is a good time for me to plug. We'll be going live on Friday, won't we, Ryan?
Yeah, we'll be going live on Fridays with a wonderful campaign. It's already had its first session, but hey, that doesn't mean you missed out on much. It's going to be a wonderful, amazing, and all-around hilarious campaign as a group of crazy misfits try to raise themselves from the slums to being merchant masters of all the Sword Coast. So tune in.
See how well they do.
It's going to be a blast.
It should be a lot of fun. It already was a
But
lot
for-
of fun, but I look
Yeah.
forward to the next session very much.
Of course. But for now, we must bid you adieu, farewell, and see you